Welcome back to the Huddle Podcast. It is June 10th at 9:16 p.m. What's up, boys?
What's happening? We got some good
decent
news.
We got a decent amount of news this week.
Yeah.
We won't
for
just
an
be
off-season.
talking about LeBron versus MJ all podcast.
Yeah, no.
We're going to get into a dudes draft of the week of sauces. Then I have people I would not like to drink a beer with. And then just the news dump, really. To kick things off, let's go with the biggest news in the NFL that we've already talked about is Rodgers to the Steelers. Who gives a shit? They're going to stink anyways.
He's now the highest
you know
paid,
what?
Player all time.
Oh, fire.
Okay. like across his career.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. I think he made 20 mil. 20 mil
one season, like 70. Can you imagine? Anyway, you know what? Rodgers will do for the Steelers what they haven't had since 2016. A losing season. They're going to have a losing season.
Wow, I did not see that coming,
So you want to know what's even
I
crazy?
keep seeing... I just keep seeing things and it's like...
Quick.
Okay. Go on.
Sorry. 5 different week one starting... 5 different week 1 starting QBs for the Steelers since 2021. Ben, Mitch Trubisky, Kenny Pickett, Justin Fields, now Aaron Rodgers.
Wow.
Stinky. Go ahead, Carson. I apologize.
No, that's okay. No, I like this would be if this is his last season and they don't have a winning record and they don't make the playoffs, this is a way worse way, in my opinion, to end your career than if he would have just retired after the Jets. Because
no, if he would have retired after the Steelers, man.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if he retired,
if he retired as a Packer, my goodness, I apologize.
It would have been worse than if he retires this year.
No, I'm just saying it would have been better. Like he would have gone out. Quarterback guy.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. If he gives Mike Tomlin his first ever losing season, like that's a all-time blemish. It's bad. It's bad.
Well, do you want to hear their grudge matches?
Yeah, they got plenty, eh?
Yeah, let me pull it up here.
I do want to say, like,
we've mentioned them already the last couple of weeks, like how the games would be better if Rodgers is on there, but
this is the best option for the Steelers, I think. Like there wasn't much out there to go get. It was this or Kirk, and if you're gonna get Kirk, you're taking on a $150 million contract.
Their best option was re-signing Fields. That was their best option.
Agreed.
Yeah, I will.
And Russ, re-sign them both. Who cares? Like
so. This is their grudge matches that the Steelers have this year. Steelers at Jets, week 1. Week 2, Seahawks at Steelers. That's for Metcalf. Vikings at Steelers. I guess that's just rivalry. Packers at Steelers. I wish it was Steelers at Packers now. Steelers at Bears, which is going to be fun. And then Steelers at Lions, which is going to be a shit pumping.
We have to stop with this Russ being better than Aaron Rodgers. We have to stop. It's not true. Aaron Rodgers clears
going
Russ.
Into this season, not all time. We all know that Aaron Rodgers is all time way better than
based off last season alone. Rodgers had better numbers, and yes, they had a shitty.
Who made
record,
it to the playoffs, man?
But who had the better defense? Like the defense carried the Steelers. The Steelers sucked offensively.
Whoa, the Jets had a really good defense,
the Jets had an unreal defense.
They had all the weapons. They had Adams and they had what's his name? Wilson.
Mike Williams, who he kicked out.
Sauce Gardner.
No, I know, but offensively, Rodgers had a good season.
No. Listen.
Aiden.
I guarantee you the Jets have more wins this season than the 3 they had or the 5 they had last year. I bet they win more games with Fields.
I think they're like a 7-win team with Fields. I think the Steelers are still going to be a 9-8 team. I still think they're going to have a winning record.
Aiden, the Jets stunk last year with Rodgers, and it was mainly his fault. They did better with what's the guy who lampoons other guys' moms?
Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
I just crazy. That team was not built to win, though. Like Rodgers himself, his stats were not bad. They simply were not bad. They were better than Russ's last season.
32 loss, 24-17 win against the Titans, 3-24 win against the Patriots, 10-9 against the Broncos, 17-23 against the Vikings, 23-20 against the Bills, 15-37 against the Steelers, 22-25 against the Patriots, 13-21 against the Texans. Like 6 points put up against the Cardinals. What are we talking about? 9 against the Rams. Aiden, they had an abysmal season last year with Aaron Rodgers at the helm of it, who they brought in all his guys. They went out and traded for Davante Adams in week 6.
No, I if I was starting a franchise, I'm taking Russ right now over Rodgers for sure.
100%, unless you want to tank.
Guys, Aaron Rodgers last year had this is crazy. I can't believe I'm even arguing this right now, because this is just based off stats. He had
but stats mean jack shit when you're 4-13 or 4-15 like that.
Not to mention when your team sucks, you throw the ball more because you're down.
I mean, stats are stats.
Okay, enjoy your stats. I enjoy the stats of wins and making playoffs and paying our defensive guys. That's the stat I like.
If you swap places with Russ and Rodgers last year, the Steelers are a better team and the Jets are worse.
No, okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Hayden. Okay. Last year, Russ has worse numbers than Rodgers, and then they still make the playoffs. Also, Russ had like 4 less games or 5 less games than Fields, because Fields started the first 5. But besides the point, let's say this year the Steelers have less wins, but Rodgers' numbers are better than what Russ's were. Like, are you saying that he was a better quarterback for the Steelers than Russ was?
It's depending how much better these stats are, for sure. But his completion percentage was higher by almost 5%. He had another 800-something yards. Like, maybe more.
Name the second receiver on the Steelers.
Now, Calvin Austin.
That's impressive.
Last year.
Impressive.
Yeah, thank God. I thought I had him.
That's impressive. I can't, but I'm telling you, Rodgers had way more help. They have 2 elite running backs on the Jets, and they have 2 elite wide receivers. Like that team was
plus Mike Williams
to
isn't
the Bills
a scrub,
and go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
if you're not blaming if we can give Joe Burrow credit for scoring points and his team still losing, then why can we not rag on Rodgers for having one of the best offenses and still not having a terrible record? They were done by week 14, Aiden.
Guys, you're not listening. I'm not here to
I don't care if you can throw the ball to Davante Adams in garbage time when you're down 20. I don't care.
I'm not saying Rodgers is good now. He's not, but neither is Russ.
Okay, this is just going to have to be one of those things where we agree to disagree, because if I am a general manager and my job is on the line and you said, hey, pick between these 2 quarterbacks in 2025, I'm picking Fields.
That's fine. Fields is young. I think
not Fields. Russ. I'm picking Wilson.
That's crazy. His ceiling is so much lower than Rodgers.
What's Rodgers, man? He's 40.
Yeah, but
and
his
he doesn't even show up to
his
camps.
floor doesn't move as much. And he also doesn't bring off the field issues. He's not going to get your coach fired by week 4.
That I would give.
He's not going to get guys kicked off the field because they're past the red line. Like
he's not gonna.
Bro, he got rid of a kicker. He got a kicker kicked from the team. How do you get a kicker off the team? Oh my Lord!
Robert Saleh fired from that team, destroyed that team.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
This is why, all right. Can we move on? Because this is something that I'm sure nobody wants to listen to us go, no! We're not ESPN here. Jair Alexander has been released from the Packers.
Good move.
Where do you guys see him going?
Honestly, I have him going to just a shitty team that can pay him, because I don't think any contender is going to take on that contract with the injuries. Where I think someone like Carolina, somewhere like the Saints, they'll be like, okay. Actually, the Saints have.
I agree with you.
Carolina
I was gonna say Titans.
Yeah, I like that too. I think Titans would do it too.
I was thinking more of like Seahawks, 49ers, one of those teams that's like, if they made the playoffs, no one would be absolutely shocked. But like they're gonna be, I could see them going to a 8 to 10 win team. 10 is very high. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, he is still good. Like, he's still a top 10 in the league when healthy. The problem is the best ability is availability, and he, in the last 3 years, has not been available.
No. He's also expensive.
I also feel like,
probably a little too expensive.
Agreed. He's definitely going to ask for too much money. But I do feel like some guys, when they get that second chance, they don't get injured, and you're like, yo, good move by said team that picked him up.
Yeah. Let's move on to a more fun topic. Houston signed Chubb. Carson, you got a Chubb for Chubb?
I'm like soft Chubb.
Chubb.
I'm not like super Chubb or half Chubb or 3/4 Chubb.
If you get the Chubb from a couple years ago, you're excited. But old Chubb is not, like, it's hard to get old Chubb.
This is so stupid.
What?
Anyway.
Oh, it's hard to get 20-year-old Chubb, bro.
I mean, when you're in your 30s and you're kind of married and you haven't been yourself the last couple years.
Cranked it the wrong way sometimes.
Yeah.
Injured Chubb.
Her hips don't move like they used to before.
Jesus. I feel like we're not talking football anymore.
We're talking about Nick Chubb, dude.
Okay. I will say, like...
Okay, but... Go ahead, Aiden.
I was just going to say, like, whether or not he produces on the field, because obviously he's the backup, I think he's going to be such a good locker room guy. Like, everything I've ever seen about Nick Chubb, he just seems like a lovely person. And I think that's, like, just bringing that energy into a locker room, though, and having the skill and technique to show the younger guys is huge. And you're getting for $5 million. Like, I think that's a great signing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to be super, super optimistic on it. I personally don't think that, like, it's kind of blown up more than I would have expected it to. But I'm just not that optimistic. Like, he's been injured severely multiple times. He's already old on top of that. Like, I think we talk about guys like Derrick Rose and stuff and how injuries affected their career. This guy's one of those guys, but we just don't talk about him as much. Like, he had the potential to be a beast of a running back. And it just sucks when careers get derailed by injury. It's one of the worst things in sports. Yeah. And so, I'd like to be like super positive and say, oh, this is like going to be crazy. Mixon and Chubb. Like 5 years ago, if those two guys were in the same backfield, you'd be ecstatic. It'd be better than Gibbs and Montgomery, or at least similar.
Oh, dude, 5 years ago?
But
that'd be insane.
Oh, it'd be crazy, yeah. But I think that it'll be a good combo. They'll probably only use him in like short yardage situations. Yeah, he'll be a short yardage guy. Honestly, I think that's all they'll really use him for. Maybe goal line.
I just hope no more injuries, man, because that's tough.
That's exactly it. Like, I would love him to have like even a 500-yard season would be sick for him.
Yeah,
and then maybe like 6-7 touchdowns. Like, that'd be sick. You know. But
we're all in agreement with that. Did you just really? Aiden just hit the 6-7.
Being made on the house.
Oh no. Next topic, please.
Do you want me to just read off the list of guys who are angry at their teams?
Yeah, you might as well, because there's a hefty
Trey
list
Hendrickson, T.J. Watt, Scary Terry McLaurin, James Cook, and I believe that's everyone who is angry at their team. Jalen Ramsey, thank you.
Yeah, but you know what? Shout out James Cook, because all those other guys, like I believe you said at the beginning of the pod, missed they skipped OTAs, right? Except for James Cook.
Yeah.
Can I say, though, like, the guy put his house up for sale in Buffalo. He unfollowed the team on everything and is only showing up so he doesn't get fined.
True.
I still think it's better
where Ayuk was
than not showing up at all.
I don't know, man. It was like Ayuk was at the camps and he was there with a hoodie over his head and not talking to anyone. Like, dude, just don't show up. If you're going to be a Debbie Downer.
I mean, I said it before we started recording, but Cook is obviously just asking for too much, because he's a great running back, and I think he what a perfect fit he was last year for Buffalo, and what a season he had. But 15, like, we're talking about guys like Saquon and Derrick Henry level money.
Yeah, I mean, where would you guys place him in the, like, if you were to put him in
let's run through it right now. Gibbs, Bijan, Saquon, Henry, Josh Jacobs. Is Josh Jacobs better than him?
Yeah.
I would say,
CMC?
personally. That's 5. CMC, we'll see how he comes back from the injury. But before the injury, yeah. Okay,
Jonathan
so 6.
Taylor.
JT, according to... No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know if I agree with that, but like, he's...
Yeah, but JT definitely can be put over him without like being like, what? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, agreed. So what? He's top 10,
Kyren
maybe?
Williams.
Yeah, he's like, I like Kyren more personally as well, but
okay, I find that crazy
like
too.
He is like top 10.
15.
Like, he is top 10.
Okay.
12.
He's trying to reset the market in Buffalo, though. Like, I would get it if he was playing for the Panthers and he's like, bro, we're not going to win. Can you at least pay me? But you're in Buffalo, dude. And you have arguably top 3 or 4 offensive linemen in front of you. Like, that line is insane. And then, I don't know, Ray Davis could be nasty, bro. I love Ray Davis. Sneaky pick in fantasy for anyone listening. Ray Davis.
Well, that's another thing too, is when you have Josh Allen who can use his legs like that, having like the running back now has options. Like, it opens the field for both of them.
And his brother did the same thing, and it didn't end up well for Dalvin, man.
No.
It did not end up well for him.
No.
So we'll see.
Shout
I
out
don't know.
to
I
the
want
Jets.
I like Cook. Nothing against him, but be reasonable. You're not resetting the market, man. Like no.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully he comes back.
I'm surprised these guys ask for so much money. I don't know. I'd love to be like in that perspective and see what it feels like, because there's certain guys like TJ I can understand him maybe asking for more because he literally is arguably the best defensive end in football, and he is the franchise right now. Yeah,
he's been the face of
when
the
you
franchise.
think of the Steelers,
and he should have defensive players of the year. Like he's been slandered on that, in my opinion, in past years.
Yeah,
100%.
But you're not going like James Cook, arguably number one running back.
Exactly.
Like he wants more than Saquon and Henry.
It's so unrealistic, especially for a team that just paid their quarterback. And
we paid everyone.
Yeah,
we re-upped almost everyone we could.
And we're talking about a position.
Can I be real too?
Fails.
Not only that, but it's not like it's not a necessity in the Bills' offense, in my opinion.
Agreed.
They could run, I think, it's the same thing with the Bengals. The Bengals had Burrow had unreal MVP type season. Obviously, they didn't have as many wins as they wanted to, but that's not the offense's fault. That's the defense's fault. And Chase Brown, who the fuck is Chase Brown? Like, no offense to Chase Brown, I like him, but
no, it's true though.
He's not a big name. Like, you could have Ray Davis. Honestly, Ray Davis could carry that backfield because you don't need a guy who's going to run 1,200 yards. Yeah, Ty Johnson, veteran. Like, you could have a guy who runs 800, 900 yards. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be that serious.
We got Gore Jr. too. Like I don't know. He could be decent too. You never know. These are Ray Davis and him are both smaller guys, so obviously some size would be huge. But I don't know. Play out your contract. If you want to leave, leave.
And the way he is, like you said, he put his house up for sale. He unfollowed the team. Like, this is a bad look for you across the league. And who is going to pay you that money? Like, what team is like? The Panthers aren't. The Titans aren't. I doubt the Bears will. The Bears are putting too much money everywhere else. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I like James Cook.
Oh yeah,
will I
he's
be
a good
devastated if he leaves? Like, do I think James Cook is the piece that will absolutely make the Bills crumble? No, I don't. Like, Josh has proven he can go without him, and whatever. Like, it is what it is, right?
100%. I mean, they have the two most important things in football is a good offensive line and a quarterback.
And they re-upped their defense this year. Like, I have a feeling this defense is going to be pretty good this year. If they have a mediocre defense, they might have won a Super Bowl last year.
Yeah, I mean, the injuries too last year for certain teams. Yeah. Like, same with the Lions.
Yeah, but anyways, what else we got? A couple people got. Oh, Aaron Rodgers got married. Okay. Who cares? J.K. Dobbins to the Broncos.
Fun.
I actually like that a lot because they lost Williams to the Cowboys as well. So, and he wasn't a superstar, but you know, better that they get Dobbins and replace him. You know.
Yeah.
Rashad Bateman signed to the Ravens 3 years.
He's been a solid player for them this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's not too much new, boys. That's pretty much everything that's happened since we last recorded.
Yeah.
Shall we get into the championships?
Yeah, let's get into that. What do you guys want to talk about first? Hockey or basketball?
Let's go to hockey.
All right, so the series is now 2-1 Florida. Florida just laid a beating on Edmonton, and it's kind of proving my point of I think Florida's going to do it again this year. These refs got to figure something out here. This has been abysmal. On both sides last game, an Edmonton player broke his stick on a guy's back from cross-checking him from behind so hard. And people are running goalies. It's just, and Bob's flopping. Florida's goalie's flopping. Tkachuk was hiding from Corey Perry. Tkachuk, who fought against Canada, Game 1, is hiding from Corey Perry. He's hiding like a little baby.
How old is Corey Perry now? 40? 41?
Yeah, he's been to, I think, 6 out of the last 7 Stanley Cup finals and lost every one of them.
That's crazy. Oh.
Yeah.
What a stat. Oh.
So, I don't know. This feels Florida. I felt it before. I want Edmonton, but
I will say, I feel like watching this, you're expecting one of these games where Bob turns on the Jets and Skinner does the opposite and he gets an 80% save percentage.
That's what happened last night, man.
Yeah.
It was Skinner pooped his pants.
Yeah.
The first period had 12 minutes worth of penalties as well. Garbage penalties too. Weak, soft. If you're going to call penalties, more than fine with it. But call the ones where a guy is falling into the goalie on purpose on top of his head. A guy was getting held back last night, an Edmonton guy, and Bennett is punching him, but following through with his elbow. So he'd get hit and then hit again.
Sam Bennett.
He should be suspended. I'm sorry. The guy is listen, I'm all for physicality and I'm all for fighting in hockey, but when a ref holds down one guy while he's getting fed to the face, what are we doing for player safety here? This is not okay.
They're doing the opposite.
For
player
goalies,
player danger.
If there was an award for injuring goalies, Sam Bennett would run away with that award. It's almost a talent at this point that he's done this 3 times in the playoffs. He did it to the Leafs, he did it to the Canes, and now he's doing it to Skinner. And it's he just keeps getting away with it. It's crazy out there.
Yeah, but anyways, any other thoughts on this, boys? I don't really have much because I just have the feeling that it's Florida and it's not going to be fun to talk about, really.
Well,
I still got game 7.
Fuck Marchand. Boston ass. Oh my God. Bro, that game too was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, man, and I was sitting there too, watching it. They scored with 17 seconds left? In the third?
Game 2, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Game 2, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the hopes up. Double OT.
Double OT.
I mean, Marchand's a dog. He's been doing it for so long. The dude's 37? He's a dog.
Yeah, he is, but I don't like him. It's like a fucking King Corso or something. He's a dog, but
he's like a feral dog who no one really likes, but because he lives in your neighborhood and you feed him leftover pizza every once in a while, then you kind of like him. Marchand's the equivalent of one of your buddies who you have to hang out with because you're friends with him. But you're never going to grab a solo beer with that guy.
Watch out, he might be on the Leafs next year.
Yeah, I'll sniff you from a mile away. Well, then I'll change my attitude.
Yeah, there we go.
All of a sudden.
That's like when someone picks on your friend. Yeah, no one can pick on your friend except for your own.
Oh.
Anyways, let's get to basketball. Oh, wait, can I say, we have no basketball or hockey on tonight? This is despicable. Why is it not basketball, hockey, basketball, hockey, basketball, hockey?
Yeah, I know.
Instead we have basketball, hockey, day off, basketball, hockey, day off, day off, basketball, hockey.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's because of the finals. I think it's because like the finals, they probably try to avoid injury, so they extend the time between the games.
If they try to avoid injury, they wouldn't let people elbow goalies to the head.
Well, I'm just saying for basketball. I'm just saying if Shea went down in game 2, that would be the most devastating thing ever.
They're babies. All right, basketball talk. What is it? What is it? 1-1 in that series now, or 2-1?
Yeah, 1-1.
1-1.
1-1. Okay. Go
Bye-bye,
ahead, boys.
Pacers.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Pacers. I just want to say, this is the thing, man. Like, they won game 1 with that game winner by Halliburton. What a shocker. I don't ever want to see. Yeah, that, and you know what else that is? That's the amount of time they led in that game.
Yep.
0.3 seconds.
3 seconds.
And you know how much time they've led the entire fucking series? 3 minutes. So I don't want to hear anything. People use that stat and they think it's like incredible. To me, that's a horrible stat. That's a horrible stat. If you led the game for 0.3 seconds, you are lucky you won that game because it literally has to be the last 0.3 seconds. To me, it's a bad stat because it means you're getting fucked the entire game, and then you, thank God, won. Also, Halliburton has not been good in these 2 games. He had 14 in game 1, and then I believe 18 in game 2. And he had 18. It looked like 18 is not horrible for him, but he had 5 through the first 3 quarters. He was like 1 of 5 from 3, and then 1 of 7 from it. Just not good at all. I think
What the hell, he Burry?
It's such a weird thing because like these shots have like hyped him to another level. And it's almost like if he wasn't given the opportunity to shoot those last shots, we would not be talking about him nearly as much as we are.
I agree, but you do have to appreciate that he is the one shooting that shot. The trust is in Halliburton, like it would be in. I mean, this is about to sound difficult to say, but it's the same trust you put in LeBron. It's the same trust you put in Paul George. It's the same trust you put in.
I don't know.
In Damian Lillard. Obviously not in recent years, but you know what I mean. So
this is Steph.
Yeah, it is impressive that he gets the ball and he does it. He has the clutch gene. Obviously, he's done it 3 times throughout these playoffs, and it is fun and it's kind of like I'm happy they won game 1 because the last thing I wanted to watch was OKC bulldoze them 4-0. Like I hope this game this series at least makes it to 6, just to have a thread of hope. Obviously, after watching the last game, OKC looked perfect. Alex Caruso looked like a dog coming off the bench.
They have an unbelievable team.
Yeah, Chet took his head out of his ass this game, and there was no looking back.
It also it looked like the Pacers were fine with just getting the split away.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like you could almost register that as a Pacers loss because it's like, we got the split. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
I think they'll split home field too. I really do. And then after that, I do think OKC is going to run away with it.
I don't know.
See, I think
OKC
goes up 3-1. Indy gets a desperation game, and then I think OKC closes it. I like the Pacers, but I was kind of pissed after that game 1 because I don't know. It's just frustrating. It's just annoying. Obviously, I'm going for OKC because I like Shea and he's Canadian and stuff. But and I don't want to hate the Pacers, but if that's the only way that you're winning games, then I don't trust you. Win a game by 10, win a game by 15, 100%. Kill a team.
I don't think they can against OKC though. I get what you're saying, but I think that's how they have to win against OKC because they're not as good. OKC is way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they do have similar teams at the base, in the sense that they both are like pass-heavy teams. They're both like they like to move the ball a lot, and OKC does it a little bit less, but that's because Shea averages 34. Also,
yes.
Little stat, he has the most points through 2 finals games ever, above AI and Jordan now. Jordan had 60. The most he ever got was 69 through 2 games. And
Why are you pointing at
and
me,
then
bro?
AI, Allen Iverson had 71, and Shea I think has 72 right now. So
That's pretty cool.
it is impressive.
Burr, you guys want to move on to something else, or?
Yeah, I think so. I do want to say, like,
Yeah, we can.
what a fucking year to be SGA. Like, what a year for him. Like, that's so sick.
Drake music video MVP. He won conference MVP, right?
Yeah.
Could win finals MVP if they win the series, and then NBA championship. Am I missing anything else?
I mean, like, he also dresses like he's the coolest guy in the world.
All right.
You know what? I seen a quote the other day, and they were talking about how like people are like, oh, who's going to be face of the league, and people were talking about how Ant could be, but he's too immature.
Yeah.
And then it's the opposite with Shea. Shea could be,
Yeah.
but he's almost too mature.
Yeah, I like that. Actually,
And I find it like true. It's honestly true.
No one else could. You couldn't dress like how he dresses.
Dude, he's so calm though. He's just so calm. I've never seen a guy so calm going into the finals.
I hate the word aura, bro, but he oozes it. He oozes it, bro.
God.
Whoa.
I'm not using
oozing. I'm not using that adjective. Or verb, I should say.
We've lost Marsh.
He's tired of the oozing.
You guys done?
He's tired of the oozing.
Jeez Louise, man.
Oh,
Suck his penis.
Who the hell is Tyler Shue?
All right.
All right.
I got something prepared for you boys.
Oh, let's
No
hit it.
peeking, no peeking, no peeking, no peeking, no peeking, no peeking. Okay. Wait, can you guys see this?
I love it. I love it, man.
People I would hate to have a beer with, presented by me.
This is gonna be so good.
Skip Bayless. Awful sports takes, annoying voice, and does not ride with the boys. Boys, like, could you imagine just bringing up MJ LeBron to Skip Bayless?
That would be your whole.
And he's overwhelmed by my girth and tonic.
And he can just big man me because he's got that size.
Can we also say while we go through these what type of beer or drink they would have while you're like?
Ooh, I love that.
Oh, I got it. I got
Yes.
it. I got this.
Okay.
I think, guys.
I'm going vodka soda.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, Skip's a runner.
Okay.
He likes his health. The only other thing I would change is Mountain Dew, but I think they were just sponsored by them on that show.
I am going that kind of route. I'm gonna go vodka martini, but with a lemon twist.
Oh my
Okay.
God. I was thinking vodka cran. Okay, so we're all kind of sticking with the vodka.
Yeah.
I was thinking vodka cran. Like he's trying to watch his weight for some reason. At 75.
Yeah. Alrighty. Moving
Terrible
on.
beer.
Ron McLean
Oh.
ruined Hockey Night in Canada and did not
Facts.
ride with Don Cherry.
Bro, this is
You suck.
this is one of the worst pictures I've ever seen of someone. Look at his
I
hairline.
know, that's why.
He looks
that's why I
he
did
looks like straight out of Wallace and Gromit or something.
This
Like he looks like a claymation.
this is why I picked that picture. I tried to find really awful pictures for some of these. Yeah, any other thoughts? I mean, the guy ruined Hockey Night in Canada. He didn't stand up for Don Cherry, the most. If you are Canadian and you do not know what Hockey Night in Canada was before, it was Don Cherry teeing off on guys for 10 minutes, and then Ron McClain going like, oh, the guy's got like macaroni hair. Isn't that funny? And then Don Cherry would go, you're an idiot. And then go back to tearing into someone. All time. Miss Hockey Night in Canada.
Oh.
And then what drink would he have?
Yeah.
Sparkling water, dude.
Oh, dude. That's messed up.
Or like bitters and water mixed together.
Oh, wow. See, I still think he would try to be Canadian, so he'd still have a beer, but he would get like a Sapporo or like a Japanese beer.
No,
and you'd be like,
he's the guy who's into Pilsners.
Oh,
he's the Pilsner guy. You have a local Pilsner on tap?
That image is haunting.
Let's move on.
Yeah,
I'll save
bad.
you from it. Mike Wazowski.
What?
Ugly, annoying, and a buzzkill. This guy stinks. I hate Mike Wazowski.
Oh. Great actor, though. Great movies.
What?
To be fair.
Are you telling me you want to hang out with this guy at the bar?
Oh, God, no.
To be fair, I can picture him. He wouldn't get a drink. He would get water. That is his drink.
Yes.
And then if you got a drink, he would go, well, you know that's bad for you, right? Like he would be lecturing you.
The Mike Wazowski voice.
Dude, but can we all admit
Was it
Sully
good or
was
what?
the fun one in those movies?
Oh, Solly's a dog. Bro. Sully's a Bud Light type of man.
Yeah. Mike Wazowski.
Bro, he's built like a football.
Yeah, I'm going to go with like, Shirley Temple is what you get.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
You'd order a root beer.
Root beer. Ginger beer, please.
Yeah.
Alrighty, moving on. So, I did this one before I found out she was like doing some crazy political shit. So,
Yeah.
But Greta Thunberg, I don't want to hear about the environment, and she probably can't drink. I don't really have much. I don't know much about her. I just seen her freaking out over like planes and stuff.
She's on her way to Palestine right now, I think.
She got deported.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So,
But
I don't really want. I feel like she would like, probably just water.
I don't know, bro. I feel like she'd throw back a Guinness. Just be like,
Well, I don't know how old she is.
That's true. She looks 14, but I think she's got to be like 28, 20 something. No?
I don't know. I don't know very much. I just know she's annoying.
Yeah.
Carson, any thoughts?
It's just like I don't know anything about what she does really, but she just looks like
and shames you for driving a gas car.
Yeah, like she just looks like someone who got put in a group and then tries to like take control of it.
Yeah, she would tell you like, "Hey, this is what you have to order at the bar," and I'd be like, "Dude, just give me a beer."
But like passive aggressive, be like,
"Yeah,
well, that is a good beer. Personally, though, I wouldn't go with that one."
Yeah,
I don't know. Just give me those.
She'd send a couple drinks back.
Yeah, really?
Do.
That's what you chose to drink tonight?
Is this tap water?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, man. You are at Chuck's Roadhouse.
Yeah.
It is tap water. Alrighty. Any Eagles fans?
Oh, this guy.
Annoying, loud, and stupid. I cannot stand Eagles fans. I mean, I don't know if I talked about it on the show, but I drank with an Eagles fan. My God, that guy was annoying. It was unbearable to be around him. Like some random guy. Oh my gosh. Awful. And like they hit people at games. Like you can't go to an Eagles game wearing another team's jersey. That's when you've taken it too far. You don't play for the team.
Yeah.
And I don't want to grab a beer with you. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what these guys drink, dude. Honestly,
these guys are getting spiced rum and coke. Just spiced rum and coke.
Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa.
Hey.
Don't you
both
dare
from
say
the
that.
north, brother.
No, these guys are drinking like, I don't know, what's a trashy beer? Some trashy
Coors.
beer. What's the one that
Just
I like
basic.
Coors, so I can't say that.
I know the problem with
They're
coming up with a
drinking
beer is
Duff
there's not a
beer
beer I
from
don't
The
like.
Simpsons. Anyways, Eagles fans, boys. Kermit and friends. Can't do it. You just can't. I could not stand to sit there.
Yeah, you might want to go with the vodka cran. Brittany really likes it.
No, bro. No, I don't.
Yeah, it'd just be annoying to listen to.
Oh man.
Yeah. Jackson's taking boomerangs of your drinks.
Oh my god. He's just ordering whiskey sours just so he can take a video of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with I feel like this is a tequila soda, man.
Tequila soda.
Ooh.
This group.
The group for sure. I do think Mahomes would have a beer with you. I think everyone else there.
I
would
think
be
so
like
too.
Martinis. And
I don't
tequila
even think
sodas.
I would mind having a beer, but like just their posse.
Yeah. Oh, if
Who they
Brittany
run
showed up
with.
too.
He's got cannons now.
Yeah, Mahomes alone
You know.
is fine.
Yeah.
Kermit and
Together.
friends. That's why I said and friends. But Mahomes just
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
do it.
I'll tell you what I'll be drinking. Bleach.
All right, Miss Piggy. Can probably
What?
outdrink me. Also very annoying. You like Miss Piggy?
I just have no beef with Miss Piggy.
Dude,
Bro,
you
this
have
is
to
a
like
list of
bitch.
people I would not want to have a beer with. You're telling me you would be like, yes, beers with Miss Piggy tonight?
No, but I'm
She's a
not like
bitch.
thinking.
Dude, let me explain Muppet lore to you real quick, since you don't know, you uneducated swine. Miss
I
Piggy
don't-
is like
I don't.
when you're
Don't use the S word in front of Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy is like when your friend gets a girlfriend and then he just can never hang out now, and she's always dragging him to do shit. That's what Miss Piggy represents, and that's why she's on this list. For all the homies who get
Really?
taken away
She's-
by that controlling girlfriend.
She's giving me like you go up to hit on a chick, and she's like the offensive lineman.
Yeah, bro, she is. But somehow she got a boyfriend, and Kermit's just like, let me hang out with Fozzie Bear.
You're trying to sack the quarterback, and she is hunting that thing.
You're
Ready
trying to
to
score
go.
a date with one of her friends, and she's just out there blocking, like,
taken.
like
We're not
crying Deion
interested.
Dawkins. Anyways, Jar Jar Binks.
Oh,
Guy
facts.
probably won't pay his tab, and also will get hammered off 2 drinks. Like,
Dude, he's gonna ask how to drink a beer.
Miso on Jello shots.
This is a guy that like I wouldn't mind seeing Jar Jar at the bar, but I'm not going there with him.
he's the one who shows up to your table and acts like you're boys. And he's
Yeah.
there alone. Like, he goes to the bar alone. No one goes to the bar with Jar Jar.
He does. When you're like, "Hey, can I get insert drink?" He walks up behind you, and goes, "Can 2 of those? 2 of those, thanks, man."
Yeah,
He's one of those guys.
for sure. And I'm gonna pick Jello shots for him. Like,
That's very character fitting.
yeah. Did we pick
Yeah,
one for Miss
100%.
Piggy? Miss Piggy is a martini.
Yeah, I was thinking Chardonnay, dude. She was drinking white
Ooh,
wine, bro.
Good pick. Yeah, great
Cosmo.
pick.
Cosmo.
Now they're great. Ooh, espresso
Rosé.
martini too.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, that's it. There it is.
Yeah,
Espresso martinis.
100%. Alrighty. Dylan Brooks. This is the guy who go to a
Bro,
bar
what is this picture?
and start a bar fight, and then when fists are flying, we'll leave the bar. I'm not having that. This guy will start a fight and then back out. Not doing it.
Look at his hair, dude. I can't get over that. I thought his dreads looked dumb. Now he looks like
this is him.
He looks like he's about to sell real estate or something.
I really tried to find the worst pictures of everyone, guys. This is not like this is him when he was in high school, I think.
Oh,
bro, Miss Piggy was not looking that bad.
Also, I'm gonna take him as a like green tea shot or something like that.
I think he gets that. I feel like he drinks a Pabst.
Ooh, Molson Canadian. He is Canadian.
Yeah, a little Molson. I like Molson Canadian.
Carson. Oh shit!
I'm not. Oh, just go to that one. I don't got one.
Alrighty, Paul
Bro,
Brothers.
Dylan, yeah.
Ohio scammers beat up old Mike Tyson. Can't be having a beer with them. And also applies to the we'll start a fight, then we'll back out.
They're Cleveland fans too. Not cool.
And they feel like the type of guys who like put shit in your drink when you go to the bathroom and then like find it funny that they just ruined your $8
it's a laxative
drink. Yeah. Yeah. They're probably filming the entire night too on their phone and it's like, guys, we're grabbing a beer real quick. Let's not put anything on camera here.
Yeah, they definitely go, okay, what's your most expensive bourbon? Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to go Palm Bay for these two dipshits.
I feel like Logan's
Long
more
Island
like a
iced tea.
Sex on the Beach type of guy.
Long Island iced tea's good. Sex on the beach.
Good.
Yeah.
Miss Piggy might be a trashy old Long Island iced tea.
True.
That is true. Miss Piggy's gotten like 80 drinks.
I feel like she's an alcoholic. I don't know why.
Anyways, I don't know if I have one more after this. Oh, I do. Michigan's bitch. Dog shit football team that cries way, way, way too much. Also piss babies. Wouldn't want to drink with anyone associated. Look at this peanut head. Brutus? What type of name is Brutus? Look at him.
How are you going to be black and white at the same time?
And I'm going to go they would drink whatever Michigan pisses on them.
These guys are drinking Four Locos.
Aiden, this is your team, so if you wanna rebuttal, I'll give you one.
To be fair, I would have a drink with them. I mean,
Yeah,
we're talking
CJ's
like
from Ohio as
Garrett
well.
Wilson, Ibuka, like we're talking Chris Olave, Chase Young, like we're talking guys here.
No, I'm talking about Ohio State, Michigan's bitch. Go ahead. That's like having a beer with your buddy's girlfriend.
Bunch of
Anyways,
dudes.
that's been people I don't want to have beer with.
Oh.
Maybe I'll make another rage thing next week, but I don't know. All in good fun. Obviously, these are all jokes. I hope that was entertaining. I don't know if it was entertaining or not.
Yeah,
It was good.
Those photos were terrible.
The Ron McLean one, I did him.
Ron.
Ron and Dylan Brooks, dude. Holy.
Oh,
beautiful. Beautiful.
You guys got anything else, or are we good to get into Dude's Draft of the Week here?
Yeah, I think we do dudes drafts, right?
Alrighty, let's rip it.
Here we go!
Alrighty, welcome to Dude's Draft of the Week. This week we are doing Dude's Draft of the Week of sauces. I would like to go in the 3-hole. Aiden, you're up first. Carson, you're in the middle.
Okay. I could really F over Jake here if I wanted to.
Damn.
Because I know Jake's favorite sauce. But I won't. I will stick to
So are we
plain and
going
bland.
specific, general?
What do you don't have to say, like, if
Sorry
you're
to cut
gonna
you
go-
off.
Okay, wait. here, you have to say Frank's Red Hot, but I'm not gonna say you have to go like barbecue, like a certain brand, like Diane's barbecue. Like, I don't know, because I don't think you can take all of hot sauce because there's so many different types of hot sauce, but barbecue sauce is generally the same type of vibe. You know, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. My bad, Aiden.
No, you're good, bro. You're good. It's fine. I'm gonna take barbecue sauce because I feel like that is the clear one cut. It kind of goes on everything.
I like that pick.
It's a good pick. You can't go wrong with it. I don't know if it's a clear one because I think mine could also be a clear one. Give me just Heinz ketchup, baby.
Yeah, I was debating between those two.
Good pick. Yeah. I'm gonna go ranch. No need to specify, right?
No.
Okay. And then, can I go buffalo sauce?
Yeah, like spicy buffalo.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, buffalo sauce and ranch together? Oh my gosh. Give me some chicken wings right now.
Okay. Give me Frank's on the wrap.
Yeah.
Red Hot, yeah. Banger pick.
All right. Oh, damn. Sauces. I gotta take mayonnaise because it goes on every sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm not a big mayo guy, but I do agree that it's up there on the tier list.
It's old
safe?
reliable.
Exactly. I don't know if I want to play safe again. I think
it's like cranking one out. You always can rely on yourself.
I'm gonna take Chick-fil-A sauce. Bang.
We're gonna let him get away with that. That's gonna let him walk with that.
Would you not say mayo is the equivalent in that world?
Bland, nothing crazy, but it gets the job done. Yeah,
Chick-fil-A sauce, great pick. I love Chick-fil-A sauce on chicken. Oof. You ever get one of those bottles?
Yeah, we have one in the fridge upstairs.
Yeah, fire.
Okay, give me mustard.
Mustard! Yeah, that was a good one.
Damn, I want chicken wings now.
I've gone with ranch. I've gone with buffalo sauce. There's so many different ways I can go with it. Give me. You took kind of like the premier hot sauce. Give me Cholulu's hot sauce. And then I kind of need something like sweet. Can I take just chocolate sauce?
Yeah. Wow, I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah, I'm going to go chocolate sauce. Okay.
All right.
Boys, you like the picks or no?
It's
I'm just trying to think when I'm putting chocolate sauce on. It's just ice cream, right?
Ice cream. You can put it on like waffles, pancakes.
Yeah.
Ooh, scratch it. Syrup.
Nah, you can't have that back.
Fuck off.
That was going to be Carson can have it now. Fuck, Jake. Fuck you. Why'd you do that? You bitch, dude.
Give me chocolate.
No, syrup. Okay. Okay. Syrup is my 2 after this one. But I was thinking syrup. It was going to be an honorable mention.
If you don't.
Yeah.
We just all.
No, I'm going to go.
Word.
I'm going to go Big Mac sauce.
Ooh, fire pick.
Good pick.
Yeah, great pick. Like that pick.
I'm taking syrup.
Damn good deal.
Oh my god, that's
chicken syrup. We know, Aiden. Okay.
This is gonna fall to the end, and Jake has to fucking start spewing his mouth off. Talk about
you got it.
I know. You're right. Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy.
It's probably my personal favorite sauce.
Syrup?
I love maple syrup. Dude, I can drink maple syrup.
It's limited to breakfast.
And you're the weirdest guy I've ever known when it comes to like liquid things. Pause. Like, bro, I've seen this guy. I've seen this guy order chocolate milk. The server brings it over. He doesn't even let it hit the table. He takes it from her hand and finishes it before placing it down. Chocolate milk.
We stopped on a road trip to like get snacks at a gas station. It's like a 2-hour road trip. Everyone's kind of hungover. I think I got a Gatorade. People were getting water and stuff. Aiden got a half-liter of chocolate milk.
Full liter.
And drank
of regular milk. Of regular milk.
Oh, even better. Of regular milk and chugged it in the car. I love milk. On a road trip when you're hungover? No.
Bro, he got out of the car in Halifax to run to Tim Hortons to get an ice cap. And then dropped it in my grandma's car 5 minutes later. God. This guy got in the car and dropped it in the carpet.
Oh.
Made me stop in a bus lane just to fuck up my grandma's carpet.
Sorry.
Okay, Big Macs. This just went off the rails. What other good sauces did we miss? We missed some good sauces for sure.
Sauce
I don't like fish. Oh, fuck, Aiden. You actually would have won the draft with that.
Sauce Gardner. That would have been a cool pick.
You would have won the draft with that.
That's a heater.
Honey garlic. Oh,
another
garlic.
Heater.
Garlic parm.
Another heater. Garlic itself? Garlic dip? Or whatever it is?
Yeah, like creamy garlic or something like that.
Yeah.
Absolute fire. What else? We're missing a couple.
Chipotle?
Others. Chipotle, yeah, like Chipotle mayo or something. Oh, what's on the farmer's wrap, Aiden? That's Chipotle sauce.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Okay. Yeah, that was Dude's draft of the week. Do you guys want to run back another one just off the dome?
If you got one, I'm in.
Best hungover foods?
Yeah.
Or is that too food heavy for this draft?
I mean, the
let's do it.
There. They're flowing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aiden, you picked.
Can it include?
Carson bitched at me for letting him pick last time.
Can it include liquids?
Yes, 100%. Anything to cure. Okay. Should we do to cure a hangover? Okay. Best things to cure a hangover?
Yeah, just general.
Right, we'll do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carson 1, Jake 2, I'll go 3.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know, man. Okay. I think one of my ideas is going to slide. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to go eggs.
Okay.
Protein.
The worst pick.
Get protein.
All time might be the worst pick I've ever seen.
Protein.
You're almost there.
1-1?
1-1.
You're hungover
Protein,
and you're
man.
like, ooh, boiled egg, dude.
Oh, that's
Boiled.
crazy. Boiled egg.
Bro, scrambled. I'm talking like scrambled on toast. Give it to me.
Don't take the toast with that. Don't add toast in there.
I'm taking the
Eggs.
toast with that.
You took eggs.
Exactly.
Right.
Now you see the vision, though.
Okay, to cure a hangover, give me more booze. Get back on the saddle, baby. Rally. I've seen many of men die trying when they like try and sober up at the start of the date. No, get back on the saddle. Another beer.
That is like, I mean, technically that is the perfect pick because that's the only thing that does cure their hangover.
No, technically that's just delaying the hangover and worsening it. All you do is
Technically,
respike
that's
your
tomorrow
dopamine
Jacob's problem,
for it to crash again.
Not today.
I want you to
Jacob's
picture. I
problem.
want you to picture this right here. Oh no! Let's bring her back up. Oh,
Yeah.
oh. That's all that it
I
is. You're
want you to
creating a
picture-
second peak.
Picture a hot boiled egg when you're hungover and you want to throw up.
I want you
Okay,
to
well-
picture a cheese and egg toast sandwich.
No, see,
No.
You do not get to pick breakfast sandwich.
Because that's where I was. That's where you messed up. That's where you messed up because
You took one solo food.
the true pick like should have been when you said that it should have been the McDonald's breakfast sandwich, the greasiest breakfast sandwich you could possibly eat.
Well,
you
which
should've said.
one though?
Yes.
You have
Okay.
to
Well, I was
decide-
focusing on the egg. I was focusing on the protein,
Listen, I
but
like where your
my
head is
vision
at.
was there.
I will give you this. We did spring this on. Like, this was sprung on everyone. But, yeah, you... Also, what egg? What type of sandwich are you getting there? Because you can't just take all... There's 3 different types of sandwiches from there.
True.
Bro, I'm not going from Don's at all. Like, I'm waking up from my bed. I'm walking to the fucking
Whoa.
stove.
Oh,
And I'm
you
putting
want me to work?
toast down. I'm
You
putting
want me
toast
to
down.
work?
It's eggs,
What are
dude.
you doing?
It's
You
eggs.
picked eggs, and your
It's
first thing is like, let me
eggs.
grab toast, some cheese, let me get some
Are
ketchup
you
on
say-
there, let me throw...
All right, fuck it. If you're not taking
Are
it,
you
I'll take
saying
it.
Are you saying it's easier to get in your car, get dressed,
Yes.
and drive
I'm
to
not getting dressed.
McDonald's?
I'm not getting dressed.
Bros in
Put a
his
shirt
underwear in the
on.
drive-thru with sunglasses
I've
and
never done
underwear
that, bro.
solely.
Okay, boys, this is really contested. Let's move on. Next pick, Aiden picked a breakfast sandwich.
All right, yeah, I'm taking like when I go to McDonald's, I'm asking for sausage and bacon breakfast sandwich. I'm taking a McMuffin, dude. Taking the English muffin.
Okay. Okay.
100%.
Great pick.
I can't believe that wasn't like that's what Carson wanted to construct in his mind, but he wanted to put in the 30 minutes of cooking it and washing the dishes first. Like, fuck, dude.
I don't have to leave my house, man. I could be naked in my kitchen with an egg sandwich, and you
No.
are in a
You have
drive-thru.
Just eggs. You have just eggs, you motherfucker. All of a sudden, after the pick was controversial, he started pulling out like toast and cheese and... Enough. Next pick, Aiden.
because
Oh, okay, my next pick is a Red Bull, bro. I need a Red Bull.
Yeah.
I need the energy back.
I'm going to go blue Gatorade.
Beautiful pick. That was gonna be my third.
that is nice.
Would you like toast
Give
to
me-
add on to your egg?
Would you like toast to add to your Gatorade?
Should I build around this now? Because toast is not a bad one, to be honest. Okay, hold up, man. No. Let me get OJ.
Okay,
Orange juice.
The drink or the...
right back.
Not the running back.
sucked.
This podcast stinks. Fuck it.
Oh,
And Jesus Christ, man. I don't know. I'm not hungover now. Give me iced coffee.
good.
Fire pick. I don't even
Perfect.
like coffee. Great pick, Carson.
Yeah.
You're kind of saving yourself a little bit here. I'm going to go...
I always do this.
Leftover.
I always have a horrible one, and then my 2, 3, 4 are elite.
I'm
Okay?
gonna
I
go
get Tom
leftover
Brady in the
pizza
7th
here.
round.
Fuck. That was.
Oh, dang.
Leftover
That is a good
pizza,
one.
man.
Cold,
You
too,
ordered
dude.
it last night.
I'm gonna eat it out of the fridge, bro. I don't even care.
Exactly, bro. Just
Yeah.
get it in ya. Pause.
Wow.
I agree. I agree. Pause. About the pizza.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take last night's dinner. Like thinking like more of a spaghetti, or like a mashed potatoes.
Spaghetti?
Mashed
like-
potatoes
No.
in the morning?
Yeah, bro. I want dinner food in the morning. I feel like
Spaghetti!
it soaks it all up.
What if you had like hot
Are you
dogs
saying-
for dinner?
Okay, then you
Jake,
can't, but like,
Jake, bro. Jake.
No,
You're
I'm
given
not
the
letting this
option.
slide.
You're hungover and you're
that's
given
a
the
fair
option:
pick.
eggs or fucking spaghetti. Are you kidding?
Well, leftover dinner, bro. Wherever the rent's made last
You said
night.
spaghetti.
Wait,
You used spaghetti as an example.
I don't like this draft has torn this podcast apart.
Bruh.
Oh man.
That was a bad pick, Aiden. I think you need to specify. I don't think you could take leftovers.
I can't just take leftovers?
Because then Carson could have said
That's
breakfast
broad.
food.
Okay. So
Yeah,
is that
I want a real
then?
pick. I'm sorry. No, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I want a real pick.
Fine. It was such a bad pick
Sorry.
anyway, so I guess I'll just
Yeah,
repick.
it was. It was.
Oh, okay. I'll take... No, I will take... I mean, this is just another breakfast food, but I'm taking one of those microwave breakfast burritos. Because I've been there and done that many a time.
All right.
And then to round it out, food. Think of food. What type of foods are there? Yummy foods. I have a pick in mind because I've done it before, but you guys will fucking hate this pick, like with a passion.
Take it, bro. Live on
Taking-
the sword, die with the sword.
All right, I've done this, so I'm taking it. Banana, dude.
That's not a bad pick.
It's not? Okay, thank God, dude. I thought you guys were gonna hate that.
I don't
pick.
think it's awful.
Depends on how you eat it. But
I would have
One
said
bite.
like a bowl of fruit. You
Dude,
could've
no,
taken the
don't-
Entire, you could have taken.
Jake, stop doing this.
See, I'm not gonna take it though. I have something else in mind.
Oh,
You can have
Okay.
that, Carson. It's all yours. You're welcome. Now I
My
forgot my
final
pick.
pick's
Though.
gone.
Oh, I remember. Okay, bagel with cream cheese.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
Solid. Soak it all up in there.
It's easy. It takes 3 minutes
You
to make instead of 30.
You could rip a plain bagel. You could do an everything bagel. You're feeling a little danger.
A little herb
Ooh.
and garlic cream cheese.
here's my beef
Plain
though.
Cream cheese.
Here's my beef with that pick. Sometimes you got the people who fucking slather that shit on, like, you know, the pocket in the.
Oh, and it's just
Bagel?
like a clump.
Oh, and it's
Oh.
all cream cheese in the.
It's too much, man. It's too much.
Yeah.
I end up like fumbling with that shit, trying to like spread it on the.
You're making this sound like eating a bagel with a lot of cream cheese is like having sex for the first time. Like I can't get my pants down fast enough.
My dick doesn't work.
Trying to open the condom and it won't open.
Well, I mean, technically with a bagel. No. But anyway,
Delete this last
Give me
20
fruit.
minutes from the podcast.
give me fruit, man. Give me fruit.
Fruit? Great
Oh.
pick. You're welcome. Anything we missed, boys? Mm-hmm. Anything we missed?
No, I was struggling. I said banana.
Just Advil would have been a great pick.
Bro,
Yeah.
like a
More
smoothie.
sleep.
Ooh, yes. Easy to get
I feel
down.
like a smoothie.
100%.
Yeah. Sugar, man. You need sugar.
I'm surprised. I picked blue Gatorade. No one went after any other Gatorades.
I was thinking about saying Powerade to differ, but I feel like blue Gatorade, like you get sports drinks, like you do get the
Yeah.
sports drink market.
I don't mind. Yellow Gatorade is honestly one of my favorites when I'm out. Like,
Love citrus.
Yeah.
Also,
You get the cucumber
just gonna
Gatorade. You're weird.
ooh,
Yeah, you bounce
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
that's
gross.
not good. That's
What were you
crazy.
gonna say, Carson?
Something a lot more family friendly than that. I was gonna say, the first time that I was hung was
You've
At
always
your
been hungry,
place,
right?
Jake. well at your place, Jake.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and you know what I had? Eggs, dude. So I don't want to hear any of this nonsense because it originated from your house. So
See,
help me
now
out.
I'm fine.
I'll tell you that.
Listen, I'm fine with eggs. I am fine with that pick. but not 1-1 when breakfast sandwich is on the board and like drinking more is on the board and blue gator is on the board.
Oh, none of us said one of those
I think Carson, you would have benefited more from this draft going last. If you went last and heard our first two picks, you wouldn't have made that mistake.
Devastation.
I'm not good with the one, man. I'm not good with a one. My three.
You're not good with the one.
My 1, 2,
sprung
my
on
2,
you.
3, 4. Yeah, my 2, 3, 4. Always good, but nothing will ever top hash browns.
Hey, man, it is what it is. You boys got anything else today? Like,
No.
I feel like we're missing something. There's always something that we don't talk about that 3 seconds after we're like, why did we not talk about this? Nothing, boys?
No.
No help here?
You guys see any good movies?
Oh,
Okay.
Tires season 2 is out. I binge watch the shit out of that show. It is so funny.
You watch that, Carson?
No, what is it even? F1?
You know who Shane Gillis is, obviously,
You know-
right? Shane Gillis, the comedian.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
It's his show. It's about like owning a mechanic shop. It's stupid 22-minute comedy show.
Yeah, it's funny.
Funny.
You should watch it tonight. It's on Netflix. Really good show.
Okay.
How about Elon and Trump, boys?
Yeah, they're not besties
Joking.
anymore.
I'm joking.
Probably-
I'm not doing this on this.
Joe Montana.
The riots in LA.
Yeah, let's just fucking
The
do
war
it
in the
all,
Middle
eh?
East.
All right, where can people find us, Aiden?
Not in Palestine.
Okay. Or LA.
Oh, jeez Louise, what a dive.
I know, what a good bad episode. No, you guys can find us at the Huddle Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Like, subscribe, follow. Yeah.
Michael Pittman!